Did I get you with that thumbnail? Huh? Maybe? No? No, I haven't even posed for it yet, so maybe I have. That doesn't make sense. Pretty good. Right. Not so bad. What can we do now? Let's go! That's like the white person go-to. That is the go-to, especially for me. It's always been let's go. For what? I don't even know. We gotta hit one more pose. Jeez, I can't speak sometimes. Maybe like a little quick look down, maybe. Such a scum. I'm such a little scumbag. Hey man, you gotta pull in the views somehow, huh? No, I don't really care as much anymore. I definitely care a little bit. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't care at all. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I care about views. And that video a little while back, the mullet video, that video tanked. And hey, knowing how things are going, the purple guy video probably tanked too. I haven't uploaded it yet. I haven't even edited yet. As a matter of fact, do things seem eerily similar to the last video? Maybe it's because I'm recording back to back. I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to say. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. I want to sit down and get personal with you. This is how I like my videos to go from now on. I don't know if I'll always be here, but I like this mic. I like using it. I don't use it enough. I just kind of want to create a more natural feel to the videos for myself, less scripted and everything. The last video was decently scripted, I guess, but just more laid back overall. I'm legitimately having fun filming this video and filming the last video, and that's huge for me because I don't think I've really felt that as much for a long time. I love videos, I love making videos, but I'm not so sure that YouTube is what I want to do anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of pretty sure that YouTube isn't something I'll do, and it's not because I haven't seen success from it. I've seen some amount of success, and I believe that if you work hard enough at anything and it's truly your dreams and what you want to do, then it'll happen for you. But I don't know if making YouTube videos is really a dream of mine anymore, which is a crazy thing because YouTube is a huge part of my life, and it's a huge part of my personality and who I've become as a person. People who knew me in middle school and high school knew me as Alec Insummo, the YouTuber. That's just who I was known as. If you did know me, which I don't know how many people did, I'd like to say a good amount. I was pretty friendly with everyone, but definitely not popular. If there was something you knew about me, like what's something about Alec, what's a fact about him, it would probably be that he made videos. Going on later into high school, maybe not so much the case, and I became less of the video guy compared to other people. But you know, at the end of the day, those video guys, and specifically I'm talking about Abdulaziz and Braden, knew me as, you know, a guy who had been doing video for a long time and someone who was pretty good at it. But I found it hard to keep up with what they were doing and what other people were doing. And I kind of realized that making videos wasn't always very fun. At times it felt almost like a chore that I felt like I had to do. And I'm glad it felt like a chore in some instances because it did keep me doing it for a while. But I should have realized then that, hey, maybe YouTube isn't what you want to do. Maybe this instant burnout that you get is because you don't like YouTube so much. I have no plans to really ever stop making YouTube videos. I would like to make YouTube videos for years to come. But in what capacity, I'm really not sure. It was late 2020 where it's weird because it wasn't even that long. But for me, it was a long enough consistent run of videos where I was like, oh man, I'm getting traction. I'm getting views. These videos are doing pretty well. You know, I liked doing what I was doing, but more than anything, I liked the traction I was getting. The videos sure were fun to make, but I was just enjoying seeing that like growth I've never seen on my channel before. Because when I had started, I was probably at like 170 subscribers maybe, and within a couple of months, I was approaching 800, 900 subscribers, and it was cool to see because, you know, yes, my CoComelon video had a large part to play and everything, but I was seeing growth from my other videos as well. People were enjoying my other videos, but, you know, out of all truthness, some of those people were from the CoComelon video or it came to my channel, but a lot of those people were from high school, and it was 2020, and everyone's stuck inside, and so it just made sense that there was more people watching those videos, and it was cool to see that growth. But, you know, the real reason I was liking it was, yes, the traction, and another large part of everything really had to do with the fact that there was not anything going on in my life at all. I had practically zero friends. You know, my friend Jimmy came along a little bit later, but there was really nothing going on. And so all I really had was you guys and making YouTube videos. But things started to go right in my life socially. And for me, I guess I looked at it as a choice, and maybe it wasn't necessarily a choice. But I was like, I'm going to dedicate all my time to my social life, because everywhere previously I never had a chance to really grow in that capacity and be a more social person. And I definitely don't regret it at all. I just chose my social life and enjoying life itself in my teenage years, you know, above grinding out this content, because, you know, the grind is good, but it's not good if you don't like it. And that's pointless if you don't like it. What's the point of doing something endlessly if you don't enjoy it at all? And I was losing my enjoyment in it. You know, my other videos weren't seeing as many views, is more it kind of started to fall off, and it kind of got to a point where I was like, yeah, I'm kind of less interested in this now. You know, now that it's been a few years since you know, the Cocomelon video, I've kind of had a chance to chill out and just let things settle in and see how I want them to go. And I'm pretty comfortable with where things are, actually. I want to keep making YouTube videos. I don't want to like wait 3 months in between, because this is kind of one of the best outlets for me to make videos. You know, I get to see public opinion. But I don't know that I feel so pressured to do a certain type of video. I'm just kind of going to do what I like. And so, you know, my last video, the Grimace video, was definitely similar to my content, but who knows, next video might not be that way. It might be similar, it might be something completely different, it might be a 2-minute short film, I don't really know. But I guess I just felt like I wanted to tell you guys where I was with this. Now, I don't know how well this video will do. It could get 2 likes. I think my last video I had published, not the Grimace video, but the one before that, has like 4 likes at the time of recording. And I mean, it's embarrassing. Quite literally, it's embarrassing. And it was really after that video where I was like, yeah, I don't need to make a video like that again. I'm not interested in making a video that's so thought out and like, oh, I'm gonna edit it this way and that way and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna kind of do things how I want to do them. I'm not gonna do them lazily. That's a different thing. If I want to edit it one way, I'm gonna edit it that way. And if I want to edit it the other way, I'm gonna edit it that way. But yeah, I guess, you know, that kind of leaves us at the present now. Where do we go into the future? Where does Alec the person go? What's up with my life? So I figured I'd just update you on my life stuff really quickly. I'm an unemployed guy for like 3.5 months now or something like that, or 3 months. I have a girlfriend, and in a little over a year I plan on moving to Georgia to get closer to what I love so much, which is the film industry, because I want to be a part of making movies and TV shows, and I want to be on those sets, and I want to just help however I can, whether it's running water bottles or sweeping or standing in or working the camera or being the first editor or directing it. It doesn't really matter to me. That's what I want to do with my life, because that's so much more fulfilling to me. And I think I'm picking a pretty good time to go in. I'm kind of glad, like, I mean, to be fair, I guess if I went a year, you know, if I was in school right now going into this would be my sophomore year the next year, like, maybe I guess that's a better time. I don't know. But with this whole writer strike, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm at a super interesting point in my life. I watched a movie called The Fabelmans back in November of 2022, and I was sitting there watching that movie, and I got a pit in my stomach, just a gut feeling. It was terrible. Anxiety was hitting me like crazy, and I was like, oh, I should not be doing YouTube. Like, that's like not what I want at all. I want to make movies. And I think, you know, what's been hard about that is I'm like, oh, like YouTube, it's weird. YouTube doesn't feel as scary because you can just do it. And you can do it just as good as a lot of people if you kind of know what you're doing pretty quickly. Like, I feel like the quality of my videos, very much so, could be up there with the best of the best if I wanted, you know, to do it that way. And I'm not saying my personality is necessarily up there with that, or like my on-screen presence, I don't know. But as far as editing goes and general ideas, I'm sure I could do it just as good as most people could. I have to learn all this stuff. Do I have to go to school or what? And I will apply to school. I don't know if I will go to school because there's these things called a production assistant, and there is a lot of opportunity for that in Georgia and New York and California. But when you go to Colorado, being a production assistant, you don't see that anywhere really, let alone do you see a career in Colorado in movie production. That just doesn't happen. And maybe one day, and I applaud all the Colorado film people who are here, but I'm not interested in staying, because it seems like a bunch of people who are barely scraping by to get money, and I'm not trying to live that life. And to be fair, that is the arts. Arts do not pay well, and that is terrifying to me. That's absolutely terrifying. But I know that I want it. I know it's my dream. It's not just like, oh, I think I want to make movies. Ugh. Like, it's been something from day one that's been clear that I've always wanted to do. And I'll say it over and over again. If you want something, go do it, because you can do it and you can be the best at it. I believe that. And so I'm looking forward to that life. But kind of right now, I'm like almost in a limbo of a year. That's not really true. I'm going to be doing stuff and working hard throughout my year. But it's like, wow, this could be like the last year I'm under my parents' house and all this other crazy stuff. I could be moving to freaking Georgia, hundreds of miles away, thousands. I don't even know. I don't know how long the U.S. is. I don't even know how long I am. What? But yeah, it's a crazy thing. I don't know. It's wild to think where life could take me. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys where life is going for me, where the YouTube channel is. Stay tuned, because I plan on making better videos than you've ever seen on that channel. I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, I don't like this so much anymore, guys, and I'm just gonna stop making YouTube videos. But maybe if you subscribe, maybe I'll keep making videos. It's like, definitely not. I'm gonna make videos regardless if anyone's watching. Hopefully more people watch than they did the mullet video, but I don't know. There's a chance that that's not the case. So I'm just gonna make videos I like, and it's a great place to be, because I'm just making videos to have fun, because I enjoy this. And hopefully you've noticed I've kind of been smiling a lot the past 2 videos now, and I guess I just feel kind of content with where these videos are going. I'm just happy to, I'm sitting here on the couch, all splayed out, just talking into my tiny mic here. Yeah, good time to be on the YouTube channel, I think. That's all. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye. Again, really making me get up to do this. I don't understand it. Goodbye.